my first time back in Crown King in a great long time, and it's been a long time since I've been there and found it and seen it and all that stuff, so we're gonna go locate that. Alright, so here's the Senator Highway. You make a right-hand turn right here. Check the GPS coordinates on the video if you want, but this is the Senator Highway, and we're going to head towards Bradshaw City, and then when we get to Bradshaw City we are going to turn left heading towards Lake Pleasant. It's the road that you would get on if you were doing the back way to Crown King. But the Bradshaw City location is right up yonder. There is also a helicopter landing pad for emergency purposes in this area somewhere. I think it's easier to see coming the other direction. But we're gonna go to this cemetery first, and then we will head the other way towards the lake and go check out the lake. Castle Hot Springs is kind of an abnormality. It's kind of a weird thing. Okay, now here it is. Now, this is the way that you go back to Lake Pleasant the back way. But we're going to go up here because I'm just going to show you where the historic marker is. It's right up here. And I'll show you the location of the old town of Bradshaw. And I want to say it's right here. Yeah, this is a campsite that I've used many times right here. But yeah, here it is right here. This is a historical marker right here. This is where the town of Bradshaw City was. Right here. See right here? Prescott National. There's Bradshaw City right there. This is where the town used to be. And I've camped right here. I mean, there's nothing left you know, here at all that I've ever found. I mean, there's like a foundation right there, maybe. I don't know, but let me see. Yeah, like that's a foundation clearly right there, but that's the only thing I've ever seen. So, like, let's see if we can find any kind of remnants of the old town. I don't know. Like, definitely not. There's a foundation right there. There's a foundation, or that used to be a house right there. House, building, something was located right there. I don't believe I've ever seen that before. Like, I don't believe I saw that in the past. I didn't find any sign that there was ever a city here or a town here. So that's the first sign that there was anything even here. But it's interesting. So, I mean, I'm not even sure where they put buildings or even what was here. I mean, if you look up online, there's really nothing. So, I mean, I'm not sure, you know, if this was just a stagecoach stop, or was it an extensive like town like Crown King was. I'm led to believe that it was a full-fledged town. You know, why would they call it Bradshaw City if it if it wasn't? All right, guys, not sure how much of the video I missed because I didn't realize my camera had turned off. Battery went dead. So this is we're still on the back way to Crown King Road, and this is the road that if you wanted to go to Lake Pleasant, this would be that road, and it's quite a bit more gnarly than anything, you know, until you get to this point. It's definitely more rough, and of course the whole route on the back way to Crown King is, you know, pretty challenging. Not as bad as it used to be at one time, that's for sure, because they graded about the first half of it. There was one hill that was named Turnaround Hill. That, I mean, back in the day, that was a rough obstacle. And you know, and it was called Turnaround Hill because you'd be like, oh, I want to go on this back way to Crown King everybody talks about, and then you go on the trail, and that's where everybody, you know, if your skill wasn't up to the task, that'd be right where you turned around. So it got to be called Turnaround Hill for those wanting a challenging scenario. That took a little English right there to get through that. Took a little English. I think Joanna, she just kind of parked back there. She's just kind of my rear end anchor back there. I don't know if she's giving me, uh-oh. Yeah, I do not see a trail that goes to that marker at all. So, anyway, let me turn it back on, guys, when I find my my way here. Okay, found my bearing, guys. Okay, now this is it. I am really certain of it. Problem is, I don't know if it's passable anymore. We're certainly going to find out, but this is it. We'll find out if we can get there or not. But as you can see, this is a little bit rough and very, very narrow. It was never meant for an ATV, I'm sure. It was meant to walk and pay your respects, and that be that. But of course, we're going to stuff an ATV in it. And Joanna's back there having a conniption. And let's see what we got here. This is the way to it. It is indeed. This is all coming back to me now. Yeah, but see how well this is hidden, guys? I mean, you would never know this was here if, and like I said, I searched for it for, wanting to say like 6 months. You know, I would come out here, search for it for a while and not find it, come back another time, search for it again, and then finally I found it. There it is, right directly ahead of us. That is it right there. And of course we're going to be very respectful. I just wanted to show it to you, but there we go. But let me kind of just walk you around and show you the things in here. This is the path. There's only a few recognizable graves in here now, but this right here is a grave right here. You know, the tombstone is, you know, not even readable anymore, not recognizable. I don't know if there's any records to know who's even buried here or anything. There's probably several graves in here that we don't even know where they're at, you know, kind of thing, because they're just not really recognizable. Here's another, you know, clearly laid out grave right here. And you know, there's graves right here. These are tombstones. 1, 2, 3 tombstones right there, but looks like they were meant to face the other direction though. Looks like the tombstones are facing that way right here. So yeah, let me see if I can see if there's anything we can make out. Nah, I mean, they're completely unreadable. And there, it looks like there might be another one this way, one up on top of there. So looks like actually there's one right here. Right there is probably maybe a tombstone, maybe. I mean, I don't know for sure. I don't know if that's just a rock that was laying there or what, you know. It's hard to tell. I mean, this place is just so old and you know, nothing marked. But this was kind of how things were done back in the 1800s right here. But yeah, there's probably graves all the way out to those outer edges up there and stuff too. I mean, it's most likely graves all the way up there. So just thought I'd show this to you guys. You know, some of you guys like to see this stuff, and this is a very hard to find spot for sure. So, and I'm definitely not going to post the location or anything. If you want to find this, you're gonna have to put in the work like I did, unfortunately, because I'm not going to be the one that, you know, tells people where it is. It's a secret. You didn't want to see him?
Yeah, I'm gonna go in a minute.
What's the matter?
I just need a moment to sit something that's not the quad seat.
Why?
Because my tushy's getting sore.
You getting a sore tushy?
Getting a sore tushy. Actually, kind of like a sore pelvis.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Got all that bouncing around?
Yeah, and then when we angle to the side, yeah, a little panic attacks, but I'm okay.
Oh. Yeah, we were good. Everything was fine.
Yeah, it's just that sensation that we might not be okay. We might go over.
No, I mean, we're not even close.
Oh, I know. It's just gonna take me a while to not think about that.
As long as all 4 tires are on the ground, we're good. We haven't even gotten one of the tires off the ground.
Okay.
So we're good. That was just a little narrow. There was just that one spot where we had to go up that rock.
Yeah.
But that's it. I don't really have any reason. Like maybe someday in the future I'll show you where Orabelle is. Orabelle is right down this road right here. You know, the old mining town that was running at the same time Crown King was, and that's where that saloon is from. That saloon in Crown King was originally in Orabelle. They took it apart piece by piece and then took it to Crown King and put it back together.
Oh, I think I remember you telling me that.
So that's kind of a neat piece of history there.